Hey everyone, this is Jurdi. One of the previous videos I shared with you the big overview of the disc, and in this video I'm going to share with you one of the personality types, which was the cautious, compliant, the C's. So again, the cautious compliance are the task-oriented folks. They want to get the job done, and they're more introverted. Remember, this model, it will work with you, whether you're a business owner, working with your team, how to be able to motivate them, to coach them, whether you are working within a team and organization, with a coworker, how to be able to communicate with your boss, how to be able to communicate with your direct reports, or if you're a salesperson, how to tailor your presentation so that it fit others, your prospect's personality type, and even if you're a doctor and having a patient walking into your clinic, how to be able to make them feel comfortable by giving them the facts, giving the figures, and be able to communicate with them how they like to be communicated to, not how you like to be communicated to. That's the whole thing about this. Today I'm going to talk about the C, which is a cautious compliant. Their motto is give me the facts. I could care less how you feel about it. I just want the facts, the figures, the numbers. That's what I understand. So for them, it's the facts. Spare them the emotions. Get down to the facts and numbers. Okay. So this column right here, these are the strengths. And this column right here, this is the areas for them they could work on and they improve, areas for opportunities. We're going to talk about what their fears are, and when they're afraid or they're stressed, what difficult personality that could show up, and as a result, how to be able to cope with it. All right, so let's get straight to it. They're perfectionists. The C's are perfectionists. They like to get the job done perfectly. As a result, they take time to make decisions because it's never enough data. Give me more data, give me more numbers. I need more numbers so I can come up with a perfect solution. Therefore, it's important for you to be able to help them by, tell them, hey, it doesn't have to be perfect. We need this much data. We just have this much time to get it done. So, give them a deadline. It will be very, very effective. They're very analytical folks, which means they could, they come up with an idea, you come up with an idea, you bring it to them, and they find things that it could go wrong, which is well needed in any team, because they would avoid you like mistakes that are costly in the future, because they're very analytical and they look in the future, see what could go wrong before it could go right. As a result, they can come across as serious, a little bit serious, and they maybe come across also maybe a little bit negative. They put other people's ideas down, but that's not their intention. Their intention is for you to understand that what could go wrong, because that's going to be very costly. You can find them a lot as accountants, engineers. Okay, you see a lot of C's in doing that line of work. So they're very detailed. As a result of that, they walk into the office, you see everything is organized. As a result, they get stressed when things are out of order. Okay, they like things to be in order. They love structure. Step A, step B, step C can come across very monotone. They're just speaking. There's no ups and downs, not a lot of passion, not a lot of emotions. They're very good at not showing emotions. They're all about the logic, all about the numbers, all about the facts. So understand that. So it's not that they don't like you or they're not excited. They're just all about the numbers, and that's how the C communicates. The biggest fear is for them to make mistakes. So therefore, and as a result, when that happens, their difficult personality shows up. They become more of a naysayer. Which means that you come up with ideas, or you ask them to do something and like, no, that wouldn't work. Oh no, we tried this in the past. Oh, don't waste your time. So therefore, how to cope with it is, one, point out what could go wrong first before you propose any idea. So you come up with an idea, tell them, hey, this is a great idea, we're going to do this, and here's what could go wrong, right? So that, because that's where the brain is going to. So you bring it up first, you build trust and rapport with them. It's like, oh, this person understands me, right? The next thing is, if you're working on a team and they're complaining a lot, which they tend to be if they're under stress, they can say something like, yeah, sure, no problem. Give me another project. I'm already working on 3, might as well add 1 more. Okay, that passive aggressiveness, that becomes one of the difficult personality that shows up when they're under stress. Therefore, it's very important to ask them, so how do you suppose we can solve this? Ask them questions. Do not attempt I repeat, do not attempt to solve it for them, because whatever that you do to solve it for them, they're gonna deny it, they're gonna say it's not gonna work, and even worse, they will go do it and it's not gonna work, they're gonna come after you and they're gonna blame you for it. So therefore, it has to come from them by asking the right questions. What do you suppose we should do about it? How can we handle a situation like that? How do we avoid this from happening in the future? Okay, things like that. And hold them accountable for it. Hope you like that video. Until then, cheers.